swift winter storm blasts state snow. Plows try to keep up with it all. Interstates love dicey. The metro even seeing snow this time. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to KRQE News 13 this morning. I'm Crystal Gutierrez.
And I'm Adam Atchison. It's Thursday, January 22nd. Top story today, the winter storm hitting the state.
Yeah, we began this morning with live team coverage on that winter storm. We have News 13's David Romero. He is live near the East Mountains, or in the East Mountains, rather. He'll be with us shortly, but first, Kristen Curry's been tracking the latest. What's going on, Kristen?
Yeah, good morning, Crystal. We'll start with a look at that Doppler radar. Now, you could see the snow showers continuing on the west side of the metro, to the south and to the east. As far as where the storm is, it's spinning out along that New Mexico-Arizona state line, and it's continuing to drop south and a little bit further to the east. So this is the last piece of that winter storm to give us these snow showers, and we're done by tonight. So let's zoom this in to show you where it is snowing right now. Here's a look. You can see the hole on top of Albuquerque Valley floor. We're lucky to see flurries. We are getting some good reports off the West Mesa and places like Rio Rancho, but just a little favor from me to you. If you do take a picture in Rio Rancho, try not to do it in the snow drifts, because I've seen photos of about 3 to 4 inches of snow. You look like you're sitting on top of towels. No, do it in a little bit further out, maybe in the middle of the driveway on cement. Take that photo, send me a report, because I want to know what you guys are seeing out there. Rio Rancho, I know you've been seeing that light snowfall for at least the last 2 hours, so hopefully we're coming in close to an inch. For the rest of us here in the metro, not so lucky. Not seeing anything on the valley floor or even the foothills. A little bit starting to fall, but it's not that heavy snow. I know Cedillo Hill, that once you get on the opposite side of the mountains, that's where we're seeing a good amount of snow. Edgewood, we got in a report of 8 inches of snow over the last 24 hours. So again, road conditions will be the biggest threat this morning when it comes to the winter weather, because the snow-packed roads, as well as the patchy fog, the low visibilities, it's going to be nasty from about I-25 towards that state line. As far as the watches and warnings go, the winter storm warning continues for the southeastern plains. An advisory that does not include us here in Albuquerque for the west central parts of the state and southwest. Those both expire later this evening. Warning continues until tomorrow morning. But take a look at how we shaped up over the last 48 hours. Not too bad. So anything that falls today just lies on top of that. Hopefully getting a little bit more up at the resorts. But by tonight, we're done. The storm clears out by Friday through the rest of the weekend. I'm going to stop talking and just show you sunshine. So as far as today goes, details on the track, timing, and more on the accumulations. I'll have more on that coming up in about 10 minutes.
Snow and lots of it from the first round of this winter storm.
The East Mountains hit hard once again. This time, APS is canceling classes for all East Mountain schools. We're going to continue our team coverage of the winter storm with David Romero live near Cedillo Hill. David, how's it looking right now?
You know, Adam, for the time that we've been out here, which has been about the last couple of hours, this is about the best that it's looked all morning. You can see the snow coming down, but it's still coming down pretty heavy in this area, and that's adding to what has already been accumulating overnight. Take a look over here. As Chris was talking about, you know, you can get in some snowdrift areas where it looks pretty high, but this is the actual area where the ground is right here. Take a look at where it is over here. I'm inside a tire track of where a semi or something drove through here earlier, but you can see how much snow has accumulated overnight. As much snow has accumulated here is the same story on the roadway. Take a look over here off to my right. You can see that some semis are passing through I-40. This is going eastbound towards the Texas state line. A lot of New Mexico Department of Transportation trucks have been coming through here trying to clear that roadway, but if you take a look at some video we're going to show you right now that we shot coming up here on the way to Cedillo Hill, one car was almost spinning out on the road in front of a Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputy. That's because the roads are snow-packed and icy. And one guy driving over there a little too fast, that's not a good idea right now. You need to pay attention to the road. You don't need to be honking at anybody else. Take some time this morning. Allow plenty of room between yourself and the car in front of you, because the snowpack and icy conditions that are underneath the roadway. Another thing you're going to want to be aware of is the blowing snow conditions. All the snow that has accumulated on the side of the road is likely to come and obstruct the view because of those winds that we've been dealing with that has come with this storm. So allow yourself plenty of time where you're going to be coming out to this area of New Mexico throughout the morning. As Kristen said, it's going to be tapering off, but until it does, just know that things are going to be looking pretty bad out here. Again, New Mexico Department of Transportation crews are out salting and plowing the roads as fast as they can, but still you're going to want to adjust for some time because the cold temperatures are going to freeze whatever precipitation is on the road. So take some time and some caution out there this morning. Back to you guys.
It's good advice, David. Thank you.
And the state getting hit really hard with this winter weather. We just checked. Road conditions are being updated across New Mexico on the state's transportation website. Again, as David mentioned, I-40 just east of the metro all the way to the Texas state line. Very difficult driving in those areas. Also, I-25 from Santa Fe all the way up to Raton. Difficult driving conditions. Now, here is the big trouble spot. Highway 54. That's from Tularosa all the way to Santa Rosa. That is in red right now. That means that State Department of Transportation crews, they're urging you not even to attempt to drive in those areas. Really, really bad. Snow-packed and icy.
6:37 this morning. Crews, of course, out assaulting, icing the road. So you want to be careful about that, as Crystal said. We are collecting pictures and video from you of what's happening in your area. Help us tell the weather story throughout New Mexico all morning long. Send them to reported@krqe.com. And we're tracking the winter weather all morning, too. Remember, all APS East Mountain schools are closed today. There are multiple school closures and delays scrolling at the bottom of your screen through the breaks. We also have them listed on our website at krqe.com and on our mobile app.